Hi, this is Caroline. This is 3:46 in the morning. What date is today? It's 22nd of June 2022. And I'm just after waking up after a dream, and it was very sobering. I feel very sobered right now. So I don't usually record my dreams straight away, but I want to record this so you just catch the mood that I'm feeling as well. Anyway, so what happened was I live very close to an airport. I live like 4 kilometers away from an airport, so I'm very close by. And what happened was I was looking from a window and I could see this aircraft. It was flying by, and it's not unusual here, but it was making funny kind of swoopy sounds, as it was coming down. So I thought that was unusual. So I was thinking something wrong with that plane. So I thought the plane is going to crash. That's what I thought. So I spoke to like a few of my friends. There was a few of people I knew that was around. So I said, we got to check out that plane. I think the plane's after going down. It's making some weird sounds. And also I think I'd seen some smoke, you know? So anyway, we began to run down. We ran down towards this place. It's called like Tullyvarrica Hall is the name of it. And actually, this hall is very significant because the last time I had a dream, like 15 years ago, I actually dreamt I saw a nuclear missile falling behind this hall. So this hall has become strategic in my dreams, and in reality, it's only a small community hall. Anyway, so we go down towards the hall, and we start kind of running down to see if we can see the evidence of a plane crash or anything like that, right? So as we're kind of running down, all of a sudden, some of these people um, kind of started running back. They started scattering, and I noticed them scattering back towards me in different directions, but I didn't understand why. And I could see they were trying to warn me, but they couldn't speak. They weren't speaking it. Do you know what I mean? So next thing, I was kind of still moving forward at this time because they scattered back so suddenly that I was kind of still moving forward, and all of a sudden in front of me, a man appeared. It was like he was there, but I was just running towards him without realizing it, and it was a soldier, and um, he was, I think he was all dressed in like green color with dashes kind of thing. But he had a weapon, the gun, and the gun was kind of laid at his chest. It wasn't pointing, it was laid at his chest. And he was kind of standing there and he was still, So I think they were moving very cautiously. So I just scarpered when I recognized that it was a soldier. I also scarpered and ran too. I think it took me a few seconds to recognize that this was a soldier because the way your brain goes into a little bit of mental shock, it's trying to work out what's seeing. So I think that's why it took me. Initially I thought it was one of my friends, and then I realized what I was looking at was a soldier. I don't think the soldier was Chinese. I think it was a Japanese soldier. It's just my feeling, my sense. I could be wrong, but I just had that feeling that it wasn't Chinese. It didn't look Chinese. The soldier's kind of tall and slim, but very, very slim, and obviously had Oriental eyes. But I really don't believe it was Chinese. I think it was, I genuinely think it was Japanese. And I don't know. He wasn't looking in my direction, and he didn't. They weren't firing their guns off at this point. So I think what happened was, I think they literally just landed, and we kind of alighted on them, but they were literally trying to find their bearings of where they were, and they're trying to suss the area out. I think that's actually what they were doing, and that's why they weren't shooting off at us. I knew they were going to start shooting off at us, but they hadn't started yet. So I ran anyway. I was really, really scared. And when I was running behind this building, and then there was a kind of another, part of the building. So I was kind of running around this building, and I was worried about getting like hedged in by a corner. So I ran over to a bush, and I was thinking to force myself into that bush, so that they couldn't see me. And it was really, I can't tell you how sobering it was. It was just, and for me, like, this is not something that is completely unexpected, but it was still shocking and terrifying how it happened so quickly, so quietly, so smoothly, like so utterly unexpected. Like, not one of us had expected this to happen. And we were in this situation where our lives were completely changed. And I kind of knew in myself, like, if these soldiers come on me now, they're going to shoot me. And in one way, I kind of would rather be shot and killed straight away and go to be with the Lord than, do you know what I mean, be taken to a camp or something like that. That was kind of my feeling in the dream, even though it was so scary. I just knew everything's over. Like, where'd you run? Like, where'd you hide? Where'd you escape? They were going to be all over the place like bees in no time. And I kind of knew that. And I already felt like there's no escape from these guys. Like, you're dealing with soldiers. Like, we're civilians, trying to outrun soldiers, trying to outdo soldiers, who have this attack already schemed and planned. So yeah, it was just like, you just knew this is the end. This is it. This is the finish. Like, you just knew life as it has been is finished now. It's done. Um, it was so sobering. So that's why I'm recording this video now, because I still feel so sobered after this dream. It's just like, oh my gosh, this is how quickly it's going to happen. Keep hearing the word stealth. Excuse me. Yeah, keep hearing the word stealth. I can't remember what that means, but God gives it to me so many times concerning these armies. Excuse me, I'm just getting over sickness. And the airport was significant because they were utilizing the airport, like they utilized the airport. That was significant as well. I knew it was significant in the dream. It was so real. I can't tell you how real this felt. I feel like crying. My heart feels so sobered by it. I could cry, but I'm not. But that's how sobered I feel by it. And what it makes me feel is people just have no clue what's coming. And this could be you and me at any time. And people, if they're not ready, if they don't know the Lord, what are you going to do? There's no more time. Your time's finished. Are you going to call on the Lord at the last minute? If you call on the Lord the last minute, you'll be saved. But likelihood of those calling on the Lord at the last minute when these soldiers are coming for you, I mean, it's terrifying. Your brain just goes numb. Your brain goes into overdrive. All you're thinking is survival and terror. Yeah, it was just so shocking. I mean, even when we all scattered, like no two of us kind of ran in the same direction, because everyone just literally scarpered for their lives. That's what it was, you know. It was like in the playground when someone's on tag and they come for you, everyone just scarpers, you know. So yeah, I just want to share this. I don't know if I'll post it or not, but I wanted to share it as it is, kind of raw, because you might pick up some of the soberness that I actually feel, and the reality of it is just so real. It's so real. And it's so real, I'm telling you. One thing I can absolutely guarantee, that when these soldiers start attacking, it is going to be a surprise attacks. They're going to be surprise attacks. And if you're in, you know, a rural area or a city area or something, and they haven't bombed it down, this is what they may just do. They may just parachute down, surround a town or village or whatever, part of a city, and all of a sudden you're being overrun by these soldiers and you'll be shot. They will shoot you. They will. They will shoot you. In the dream, I had no doubt in my mind. If one of these soldiers sees me, they're going to shoot me. No doubt in my mind. The only reason they didn't shoot me when I lighted upon that soldier was because they were just getting their bearings first. That's all they were doing. But then they were going to be shooting people. Anyway, I thought I'd share that. God bless you all.